Sup, let's finish that engine. Last week, we put together the rotating assembly, and with all the measurements coming bang on in spec, it gives us huge reassurance moving forward. This week, we're starting off by buttoning up the bottom end. This includes getting the oil pan on there, but I can't put it on looking like this, so a quick trip to our vapor honing cabinet. This engine will never leak again, and we ensure that by slathering on this Permatex solution to keep the gaskets nice and sealed. With the state of the oil pan vastly improved, we can throw it on there. There is a torque spec here, but it's so small that none of my wrenches can read it, so we're going for the good old-fashioned good and tight. More paste and more gaskets. This engine will never leak again. Onto the front main seal where I was having some trouble. I even called in some heavy-duty reinforcements. But it looks like you need a BMW-specific tool, so we'll put that on the back burner for now and shift our attention to the water pump. And while we're here, we may as well throw on our refurbished oil filter housing. One more round of vapor honing for some accessories, and that's all our lungs can take for one day. Okay, so as you can see, I got the front main seal on, and I thought I pushed record, but it turns out I didn't. So what I did was cut up a plastic cup, snip snap, and I made a gradual ramp for the front main seal to slide up on, getting it over the edge of the crankshaft. And then once it was over, I got my trusty pipe and my lucky hammer, and I just tapped it on until it got to where it needed to be. So we're done, we can move forward. Perfect. With the front main seal on, we can throw on our vibration damper. New hardware all around. No, I'm just kidding. Grab your torque wrench, grab the appropriate socket, push the engine into the corner because you realize you forgot the tool that holds the crankshaft. Hang your head in shame. But not too much shame, because we gotta do the head. Get the valves back to their homes, get some lapping compound, and let's go to town lapping these valves. And you lap, and you lap, and you lap for what feels like an entire day. 6 pistons, 4 valves each, 24 valves need to be perfect. And then you absolutely unload 2 cans of brake clean to ensure not a single grain of lapping compound remains that will ruin our valve guides. Flip the head over and let's pop in those valve seals. There is a difference between the top and bottom of these springs. The top has a wider gap in the spring than the bottom does, and the bottom is also labeled with paint. Same goes for the inner and outer spring. We'll throw those cuties in there and then realize that the brake clean in this enclosed space really got to us, and we'll call it a day there. With the rest of the valve assembly in there, it's time to make it permanent by popping on the keepers. This is where we call for some reinforcement. The right tools and a second set of hands makes this process quite easy. Until you realize that you're out of keepers and you still have 2 springs to go. Did I lose them? I know I was really careful taking them out, but that was like a year ago. Does BMW even sell these? Do I have to go aftermarket? How fast can they get here? Oh my god, this is gonna delay the build. I took them out using that magnetic punch tool. Could they still be in there? Did I leave them in there for a year? Oh, bingo! Crisis averted. Let's get those rocker arms.
2 rocker arms, one for intake, one for exhaust. But how can you tell the difference? Both the intake and exhaust have grooves going down. The intake one has an extra notch right here between cylinders 5 and 6.
Lube up the shaft. And pop it in. A little bit of cleaning in preparation for the head gasket, and let's get that ARP hardware.
Whew.
And great, I don't have the socket for these. So off to the store we go. And finally, a head stud torque party. That's all we had time for this week. Next week, we're putting the cams in, we're getting the timing done, we're getting the Vanos in, so stick around for that. If you like what you see, please consider subscribing. It helps a lot, and I'm looking to get this channel bumping.